Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to talk about connecting two absolute giants in the business world, SAP and DocuSign. We're going to break down how the SAP DocuSign adapter works, and we'll do it by thinking of it as your own personal, ultra-secure digital courier.
So let's just get real for a second. It's 2026, right? Does your process for getting a simple signature feel like it's from another era? Are you still downloading documents, shooting off emails, and then just kind of sitting there, waiting?
You know the whole song and dance. You pull the file from SAP, you write up an email, you send it and cross your fingers. Then you wait and wait. Maybe you send a little nudge. Finally, a scanned PDF comes back. And let's be honest, it's probably a little crooked. And now you have to manually upload it back into the system. It's slow, it's clunky, and it's just begging for a mistake to happen. There's got to be a better way.
And you know what? There absolutely is. Let's talk about that better way. This really elegant, automated solution that just does all that for you. And we're going to call it the Digital Courier.
Okay, so what is this thing in technical terms? The official name is the DocuSign Receiver Adapter. At its heart, it's a tool that builds a direct, secure bridge between your SAP Integration Suite and your DocuSign account. This is the magic piece that lets you bake e-signature features right into your own apps.
But honestly, for the rest of this explainer, let's just stick with our courier analogy. Just picture this adapter as a super efficient, completely trustworthy digital courier. Its one and only job is to zip documents and instructions back and forth between SAP and DocuSign all on its own.
All right, so before our courier can start its delivery route, we have to build that secure bridge. We need to give it a destination, we need to give it the right credentials, and we need to teach it a secret handshake to make sure every single trip is safe and totally authorized. First things first, a courier needs an address, right? In the setup, this part is literally called the address. It's just the specific DocuSign URL where your courier is going to be doing all its work. That's it. Nice and simple.
Next, we need to handle security clearance. I mean, you can't have just anyone walking in claiming to be your courier. So the adapter gives you two main ways to handle this, JWT and OAuth 2.0. You can just think of these as two different flavors of a high-tech security pass to prove your courier is the real deal. So let's break that down even more. The client ID, think of that as the courier's official ID badge. It's that unique thing that tells DocuSign, hey, I work for a company you trust and I'm supposed to be here.
And if the client ID is the badge, then the RSA key is the secret handshake. It's a special cryptographic key that proves the courier's identity in a way that nobody can fake. It's that final check that confirms, yep, this is our courier, not some imposter.
Okay, our secure bridge is built. Our courier has its address and its top secret credentials. Now we have to actually tell it what to do. It's time to give our courier its mission.
And you get two main ways to do that. The basic setup is like a guided tour. You just use simple drop-down menus, fill in a few fields, and you're good to go. The advanced option, well, that's for when you have a really specific custom job. It lets you spell out the exact path and actions for your courier. And this is where it gets really simple, because we're just translating technical terms into basic questions for our courier. So when you see entity, you're really just answering, what document am I handling? When you see operation, you're telling it, okay, what do you want me to do with this thing? Get a signature, create a new one, and resource parameters just narrow it down, like who is the exact person or account this is for. And you can get even more detailed than that. You can tell the courier the exact file name to use, or if you're asking it to fetch a list of things, you can specify the count, exactly how many results you want back, anything from 1 to 100. It's all about giving crystal clear instructions so the job gets done right every single time.
So we've built the bridge, we've given our courier its marching orders, but why does any of this matter? What's the big deal? Let's zoom out and look at the real-world impact of all this.
Look, the benefits here are huge. You immediately speed everything up. You basically get rid of all those little manual errors. Uploading the wrong version or typos. You make the whole process more secure because it's all contained in one automated flow. And maybe the best part? You free up your people from doing boring, repetitive tasks so they can actually focus on work that adds real value. And hey, don't just take my word for it. This quote from the source material says it all. This is about more than just sending a file. It's about deeply weaving features like e-signatures right into the tools your team already uses every day, making the whole thing feel seamless. So really, if you take one thing away from this, let it be this. The scale of this change is massive. That old manual way of doing things could take days of chasing people and following up. With this digital courier, the whole trip from SAP to the signer and back into SAP again can happen in just a few minutes.
from days to minutes.
And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. Automating signatures is an amazing step, for sure. But once you've done that, the real question becomes, if you can shrink a multi-day process down to a few minutes, what else in your business is just waiting for its own digital courier? What could you automate next?